Hello and welcome back to ROADTRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today, day 75 of the 365-day trivia road trip. This is a year full of 21-question random knowledge trivia quizzes. In these quizzes, there's 20 questions up front, and then there's a question 21 tiebreaker at the very end of the video if you need to stick around for that. Thank you guys for watching. Good luck on today's quiz. Question number 1. First published in 1846, a short story by American writer Edgar Allan Poe set in an unnamed Italian city at carnival time in an unspecified year, featured an infamous cask of what type of sherry? The answer is Amontillado. Question number 2. The words over its gate, translated from the German, means "work makes you free." The extent of this lie was revealed only after it was liberated by Allied troops. What was the name of this Nazi death camp where Dr. Joseph Mengele performed his experiments? The answer is Auschwitz. Question number 3. The first manned supersonic flight occurred on October 14, 1947, when Captain Charles or Chuck Yeager piloted the USAF aircraft number 46062, nicknamed what after his wife? It was nicknamed the Glamorous Glennis. Question number 4. An application arrangement for distributed and collaborative information systems that allows users to communicate data on the World Wide Web. What do the letters HTTP stand for? HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Question number 5. One of the 4 main antagonists of the 1964 novel Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. What is the name of the kid from Germany who gets sucked up into a pipe in the Chocolate River? That kid's name was Augustus Gloop. Question number 6. The film's soundtrack also did critically well, debuting at number 1 on the Billboard Top Soundtracks chart. What was the name of Tom Cruise's first movie musical where he played the over-the-top rock star Stacey Jacks? The answer is Rock of Ages. Question number 7. What is the name of the American vocal group formed in Florida in 1993 whose lineup consists of Nick Carter, Howie Dorough, AJ McLean, and cousins Brian Littrell and Kevin Richardson? The answer is the Backstreet Boys. Question number 8. The World Wide Web's most common error code. If an internet user follows a broken or a dead link, they will be redirected to a page with which number preceding the "not found" error message? That is a 404 error. Question number 9. With music by Andrew Lloyd Webber, what popular Tim Rice musical from the 1960s is based on the story from the Bible's Book of Genesis about a father's love and 11 brothers' jealousy? The answer is Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Question number 10. Who said that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they here gave the last full measure of devotion, that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain? That was an excerpt from the Gettysburg Address. The answer is Abraham Lincoln. Question number 11. Clotho spins the thread of life, Atropos cuts the strand of life, and Lachesis measures the length of each life. By what collective name are these three women of Greek mythology known? Clotho, Atropos, and Lachesis are known as the Fates. Question number 12. Lord Peter Baelish was the master of coin on the Small Council under King Robert Baratheon and King Joffrey Baratheon in HBO's Game of Thrones series. What was his nickname on the show? What was Peter Baelish's nickname on the show? They called him Littlefinger. Question number 13. Frank Castle was a good cop. That was before his wife and children were killed by drug dealers. What is the name of this comic book character portrayed by Dolph Lundgren in a 1989 movie and by Tom Jane in a 2004 movie with the same title? The answer is The Punisher. Question 14. Sam and Molly love each other, but their romance is short-lived because Sam is killed. Unable to tell Molly that her life is in danger, Sam's spirit takes a psychic's help in order to save her in what 1990 Patrick Swayze movie? That movie was Ghost. Question 15. Soldier's Home, Wine of Wyoming, The Battler, Up in Michigan, The Killers, 50 Grand, and The Old Man and the Sea are all short stories written by what American writer? Those were all written by Ernest Hemingway. Question 16. In a World War I battle between the British Empire and France against the German Empire, invented by Sir Ernest Swinton, a British Army colonel, what weapon made its wartime debut in the 1916 Battle of the Somme? The answer is the tank. Question 17. Where would you be if you visited the country with the legislative capital city of Cape Town to climb up Table Mountain, the Drakensberg Dragon Mountains, and Robben Island in Table Bay, where Nelson Mandela was imprisoned for 18 years? What is the name of that country? The answer is South Africa. Question number 18 sank during the Japanese attack on the naval base at Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941. What ship had more than 1,170 crewmen killed and is now commemorated by a concrete memorial that spans the wreckage? The answer is the USS Arizona. Question number 19. On December 17, 1903, Orville Wright made the first flight ever in a powered airplane by flying 120 feet in 12 seconds at a speed of only 6.8 miles per hour at about 10 feet above the ground, outside what North Carolina town? The answer is Kitty Hawk. And question 20. One of the most famous examples is the Washington Monument in Washington, D.C. What is the term that describes a pillar, primarily Egyptian, that tapers into the shape of a pyramid? That type of monument is known as an obelisk. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of ROADTRIpVIA. Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, so in addition to the 365-day trivia road trip, which will be just a random knowledge trivia quiz, the channel of ROADTRIpVIA also has a couple of St. Patrick's themed trivia quizzes. If you haven't played those, or even if you just played them last year and you haven't watched them since then, you've probably forgotten a lot of the answers, and it's just like playing it for the first time. So you can go to our YouTube channel page and search for St. Patrick's Day, and it'll have a couple of trivia quizzes up there. We might post them at the end of this video also, but happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm in Las Vegas right now, so I'm enjoying myself. Hopefully you guys are having a good time, and I'll see you next week. Here's question 21, the tiebreaker for today. In the original Pirates of the Caribbean film titled The Curse of the Black Pearl, Barbossa explains that Elizabeth's medallion is one of exactly how many gold pieces that his crew took from a treasure of Hernan Cortez on the Isla de Muerta. This is a tough one. I know nobody knows this one exactly, so whichever player gets closest to this number is going to get the point. Elizabeth's medallion is one of exactly how many gold pieces that they stole from the Isla de Muerta? In The Curse of the Black Pearl, they stole 882 pieces of gold.